Oh my word. Welcome back. My name is Ghostman. And yes, I've been gone a long time. But that's beautiful. Wow. Haha, this is amazing. Alright. Sorry, I've been gone a while. Obviously the computer caught fire, which if you followed us on Twitter, you probably would have seen. There's also a picture hopefully now on screen. And this obviously is coming after Farming Simulator, so if you watched that, hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, and then I decided, sod it, I will go travelling again. And took a hiatus from work again, and packed my bags and travelled around some areas of the world. It was awesome, and now I'm back, and the new computer is up and running. I built it myself a few months ago, actually, before I went away. And now I can put scatterer and clouds on and just simply wow. This is awesome. So yeah, let's get back into it. Right, this is the nut, and I think I named it the nut because that's the god of sky, the heavens. I think that's why I named it the nut. And what we're gonna do today, the Kerbals have been arguing amongst themselves. And this is 1.2 as well, so I believe it's 1.2. I'm hoping it's 1.2. Because usually there should, in theory, be a little tab up here. Perhaps it will be on the next launch, hopefully. Because this is 1.2. Apparently now you need signals and satellite communications and things like that. But yeah, no, this is beautiful. I just can't get over how beautiful the Kerbal looks. So what are we going to do? Right. Yes, Bill and Bob have argued a course correction. So let us have a look at that. Now. Oh. Alright. This video is basically going to be me going, oh. But what we got to do is our ascending and descending nodes are slightly out of whack. So, let's see if I can remember this. So, if we're ascending, we need to go descending, don't we? Oh, too far. I'll just use that. I want to burn as little as possible. And now, ooh, beautiful. Alright, as we slowly come round, and we'll just speed this up a little bit. There we go. Because I don't think it's going to take more than a few seconds to do this burn. So look, 6 seconds. So 5, 4, 3. Let's go for it. There we go. We should hopefully now be leveler. So if we look on the map, 0, 0, brilliant. And now what we gotta do is decide a course for the month. And let's see. Now, if I remember rightly, 90 degrees. If we do, I say do it at periaps because that's where our most efficient burn will be. And we'll do a couple of orbits if needs be and we'll just bring it out. Make sure 865. How much delta V do we have? Vessel? Show engineer. 990 meters a second. Alrighty. So what we're going to do is we're going... There's a little bit of a G spike there. What was that from? Don't know. Everything's still to plan. We'll go back to the map. And this is truly beautiful. And you can see there's lights and everything. And the computer is not having problems with this. I'm able to record at 1080 again. Nice. 1280. Is it 1280? Oh, Oh, I don't know. 1080, I think it is for full height. Blimey, this is amazing. Okay. Gotta keep an eye. Oh, we've got better start looking at sorting out our burn. There it is. There's the mun. And hopefully, eventually, we'll get back into a stage where we're more efficient at this. And we're ready. Let's start the burn at 45 seconds from either side. And there we go. Yeah, see, 1 minute and 35. Now, I'm actually going to place more faith in Kerbal Engineer than I am in this counter and that time there. Because as you can see, we're already catching up with this time. And these guys are now on their way to do a flyby of the mun. This is awesome. And yeah. Bye Kerbal, we're going over there. Or Kerbin. Because Kerbal... Is Kerbal the sun? Kerbal is the sun, but they call it the sun. So, this is definitely... See, as I said, been a while. Have to bear with me for my whole jittery statements. Right. There we go, we're catching up. Brilliant, everything's going to plan. And also, when we get up in a minute, we're going to be able to get some deep space science. Which is pretty cool. So that's more science, because what I plan to do next episode is we're going to do some rescuing of some stranded Kerbonauts in space so we can top up our space program and also do some tourist flights. Then after that I was thinking about doing some flights, because I noticed something over the poles a minute ago with this new thing is... Oh, hello, we're going a bit... Whoa. Right, let's see now, there we go. Go there. That's my fault for talking too much. Is that good enough? 110 meters a second still left. Right. Let's have a look now on the map. How are we looking? There we go. We get our mun encounter. Oh, hello. Still a little bit away from that. Let's see. There's our peri-ups to the mun. Right. Do I need to go faster to bring that in? Yeah. There we go. Whoops. Is that too far now? And let's go back and just lower our thrust on our engine. So we can just right click on it. I just want to try and get some more of the burn done to sort this out. So we're 110. 80, 60, 50, 40, 30. We're doing good, we're doing good. And I think we come too far now because we're actually going to hit the mun at that stage. So we'll just flip this back over and do a slight retro burn just to bring that peri-ups out. I just want to get as close as possible just to ensure everything runs. And we get as much time near the mun as possible so we can get some additional science. There we go, 13. That will be fine. Brilliant. And in a minute we're going to go into high space, so we should be able to get some all-important science. We need to find out where the sun will be in a minute. Everything's going fine. Still 109 meters a second. That's enough to do some adjustment burns. Look at it. Truly amazing. It's like when you see those NASA pictures from the International Space Station and the beauty of it, and then when they do like thunderstorms and the destructive power of a hurricane, but still looks so beautiful from space. It's truly amazing. And obviously, while I was away, what was his name? Elon Musk comes out with his plan for interplanetary travel, so we'll have to see how that goes. Well, we're still in near space. Okay. We've got to wait a little bit further, so we'll just speed this up a little bit. Lovely. And now this should definitely be in far space. High over space. There we go. So we'll get that science. We'll obviously observe the mystery goo. We'll keep that here. What other science we got? Thermometer, log temperature, keep that. Anything else? I can't remember if we had more experiments because that's coming up soon, I'm sure. Right, now what we need to do is get Bob out here so he can go and EVA and grab these items. But while you're there, Bob, toggle EVA suit. Yes, one of the mods does that, but we're definitely not going to do that in outer space. So let's go down here. Can he collect the data? Yes, he can. Can he restore that? Yes, he can. So take the data. There we go. Collect the data. Can he do it all from the ladder now? He's got a further reach, doesn't he? Wow. Bob, that's one heck of a reach. We don't have to fly around. Because that always... I'm never as good. So... Brilliant. And let's do a crew report. Brilliant. And now what we want to do is... We got the data up here. I don't think we got data from low Kerbal orbit on here anymore. How intriguing. So when we're going to do our low burns, we're going to have to recover some more data. Okay. Right, where's the sun? And let's set this up to do transmit data, require complete, require partial, because obviously when we do this, oh, okay, is it transmitting all the data now, is it? Okay, stop. Retract antenna. Stop transmitting. Because I don't want us to burn through that electrical charge until we got the sun back up again, because if we don't get the sun up, we are not going to be able to do much. So where is the sun? There it is. Make sure we're getting our charge back. Let me turn that off a minute. Are you transmitting the science still? Yep, I think it's still trying to transmit the science. Oh dear. There we go. Right. And how much data has it got left? Okay. Just stop transmitting a second, because we're going in a bit of a spin here. No, stop! Stop! Do not transmit! No, stop it. Right, there we go. Hopefully it's got back on track now. Now, one of you level off the craft. There we go. And how far are we from the moon? We're still quite a way away. As you can see, we're probably still going to have to do another burn here, because at the moment we're going to hit. And let's add maneuver. And it's probably... There we go, right. Should be alright at 9. And as you can see, 1.7 meters a second. So plenty in the tank to do that. We did over-design this a little bit, except for when I first did this. The materials bay could withstand re-entry, and now it can't. So, yeah, that is a problem. Now, oh, it's daytime down here. Wow. It looks amazing on the ground now. Alright, so let's go back into mission control. Now... Aha, there's one straight off the bat. So what I want to do... Oh, explore Kerbal. That's something we're going to have to do at some point. But yeah, these are the ones I want to do. Right, so rescue Lingrid Kerbal, who is stranded in low Kerbal orbit. So, as you can see, 35, 80,000. It's a low orbit, so we should be fine. I don't want anything that doesn't say low orbit, because we could come into some problems. Now... Let's see, we want to make sure... Yeah, there's another one, low Kerbal orbit. Again, easy money here. And... There we go, some more easy money, low Kerbal orbit. And explore Kerbal. So transfer any crew... I want to take that one, but I really need to upgrade the center here. Because let's see, return to Kerbal from orbit, which we're going to do with the nut. From the 2 vessels in orbit of Kerbal, which when we're going to rescue some, we are. and transfer any crew members between vessels near Kerbin. So when we're rescuing these people, we will be doing this. So yes, we're going to take that contract. Don't want that one. Stranded in orbit. Now, the stranded in orbit means they're further out. Now, I don't want to do the stranded in orbit. So we're looking for these ones now. Alrighty, and no. Because what we can do at the same time is we ferry these tourists up with us. Their money's going to help pay for the craft we're building. Because the craft I got in mind is about 22k of credits. So we're going to go okay with that. And we're just going to cancel more of these. I know it hits our reputation a little bit, but I'm not too worried about that at the moment. I just want to get like a decent one. Like that one, for example, that's handy because there's 2 tourists. So that means we take 1 contract for 2 tourists. This one here, we're taking an individual contract for each tourist. And both of those are only suborbital. So they're not as good as they could be. Now that's a low Kerbin orbit. We want to get as many Kerbinauts as possible. Stranded in orbit, we don't want to go for that one. Stranded in orbit, don't want to go for that one. So we're just looking for low orbit ones. Because if we go too high, it's going to be a lot more tricky. And we don't have the ability to go and collect them properly just yet. So now, oh, we're at max contracts, but we got loads of money here. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to upgrade this building, which is a lot more expensive than what it used to be, I'm pretty sure. Okay, never mind. We got the money for that, so that's fine. So let's take that one, and we'll take that there. There we go. So when we go out to get these guys, we are going to take... Now that one's worrying because it said in low orbit, but 80,000 credits is quite a lot of money. So we'll have to have a look at that one. But then we got 1, 2, 3, 5. So we're going to have to keep an eye on when we do these missions. So let's go and have a look here now. Now I'm worried about that Ingrid. So that is the nut. Lingrid's pod. Well, we're getting 80,000 credits and he's on the same altitude as everyone else. So that's going to be perfect for the next episode. We are going to come and rescue these guys. So that is perfect for that. Alrighty, and here we are back in space. We're probably going to do this from the map mode. Just make sure I have knocked that thrust limit down. That annoys me. I want 10. 10. No. There we go. Whew. So there we go. Right. Now what we're going to do, bring up the nav ball, which I don't understand why it's never open automatically when you go to the map. Because obviously we need it for navigating a little bit better. So here we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to keep an eye. As you can see here, we got no periapsis. So that must mean we're going to hit the moon. The mun. The mun. I'm going to get used to saying that. But we can actually start the burn now. It shouldn't be an issue. Because we got plenty of fuel. When we're at this altitude, it takes very little. That's why if we find asteroids that are coming towards the planet, we can actually do more to stop them. As long as we know in far enough advance, it takes little delta V then to nudge them off their course. Alright, there we go. There's the periapsis. Let's stop it there. Brilliant. Lovely. And then what we got to do, where's our periapsis there? 65,000. That'd be fine for our periapsis into Kerbin as well. So as long as everything goes to plan now, we're going to have a periapsis at the right height, or we might just drop it down a little bit. And we're going to get now into the Mun sphere of influence in shortly. So good. Oh, look at that. They're all waiting for this. They're really excited. Now what we're going to see as we enter the sphere of influence is our nav ball's going to flip. Because obviously the sphere of influence is no longer Kerbin. But, oh, did it just flip? Did we just miss the flip? I think we missed the flip. So now our sphere of influence is obviously the Mun. So now what we can do here is we can start doing our signs again. And that's done. Right. Now all that's left to do is let's actually have a look at you guys here. The feeling they must be going through right now. Look at Valentina's face. Let's get rid of these messages. Brilliant. I wish there was just an easy way just to do all sort of thing. Awesome. Wow. And I believe this one came out in 1.1, which is, again, before we were around. Look at that. We can actually now see them in their little cockpits. Happy as Larry. This is also 64-bit now. Yeah, 64-bit. So it means it takes advantage of higher memory, so it's a lot smoother. So it's brilliant on those terms. So now all we're going to do is let's speed up. Look at the mun come towards us. Scary, isn't it? Right, here we go. So I believe we'll do a test at about 50 because we want to get all this science done. But isn't that amazing? There's Kerbin there. I hate it when the camera flips like that. Right. And let's slow down. Brilliant. 11,000. As you can see, our height came down. But we should be okay. Now, I think... Is it 50? I'm pretty sure it was 30 for low mun. Let's have a look. Near the mun. No. Oh, there we go. It's higher up. So let's take that data. And log the temperature here. Take that data. And open the material bay. Keep that experiment. And then let's get Bob here. Awesome. And now that is the mun. We are getting close to our periapse. Guys, look at this. Look at the mun. Let's just get them so they can see out their little windows. Awesome. And eventually, some of these guys may be coming back to land on the mun. And we're getting close to our periapse. And everything's running right. All we need to do in a bit is when we come around here is we'll just have to drop our periapse. Just a little bit more. But again, plenty of Delta V. But guys, I'm going to have to leave you there. Because that's it. The episode's done. And as I said, next time out, these guys are going to slowly start their journey home. We're going to do some slow deorbit burns. And then we are going to bring, not these guys home, but we're going to go grab those other guys in from space while these guys take their time. But in the meantime, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully I'll get back to some organised schedule now. I got to go back to work as well. It's terrible. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.